Okay. I
Um,
saw that, but I thought it might not be bad to not
the,
have it recorded today,
the,
or else I would have said
no,
something.
no, no. It's just that's part of
Okay.
the conscious part that I need to get better at. So again, just to I don't want you to repeat everything you said, but
Sure, I won't.
we're here to want to have a theme today of mission, moves, and mindset on around why people are here. And you said something at the beginning that I do want you to go back to in terms of your mission, and you and your partner have something that's driving you, and this seemed to be a good fit for that.
Okay, good. So, by 2022, I promise that we live in a world where all people are fulfilled, fulfilling the promise they are for the world, living lives designed from their heart. And I've been doing that for years for myself. But what I realized a couple years ago was that my money, I'm 70 years old. I have no, I have no retirement. I don't own anything. And so I decided that I was going to shift my relationship with money. And in the process of that, numerous things have happened. But in August, my friend Steffi Ray from Florida had found out about OneCoin and digital currency, and she started sharing it with me. And so the minute she told me about it, I was like, this is for me. And so I love the fact that I can learn something completely new, that I can bring a new conversation, be part of bringing a new conversation. So I've coined this phrase for here in West Virginia, that we shift the economic paradigm by going from coal mining to coin mining.
That's
So
beautiful.
that's what I'm here for. That's what I bring. I am thrilled to be sharing this conversation about people's relationship with money, and this bringing a new currency into existence is right up my alley.
That's great. That's perfect for kicking off our discussion here. So maybe you could help walk through some of the slides with us, the first couple of slides.
Okay, good.
Let me just, there we go. That's the button I'm looking for. So
You're doing a great job, Jack. Thank you so much.
yeah, we get through it. Somehow we get through it. This is it's look, this is this is not a polished, for the folks that might be guests and have been invited today, and this is your first time on this. We do have some slides that we'll go through here. This is not, but it's not a formal presentation. Even when Tom does these, he's done these a million times. It's different every time,
Well,
and this is really an informal conversation, and really about you getting to hear as a guest what's available to you, through participating in our community, our cryptocurrency community, and for you to learn more about it. So, and hear.
Jack,
Yes.
what I would add to that is that all we are is real people who have an interest in supporting other real people. And that really is what cryptocurrency is designed for, is peer-to-peer transactions, and really like leveling the playing field. And so people step up into providing what they can and when it needs to be provided. So I think it's a perfect example of what we're doing here.
Exactly. And so talk a little bit about this protocol of prosperity that we have.
Well, the protocol of prosperity here is consciously creating a state of success with a proven and predictable system. So Tom has made these Zoomcasts available to us 10 times a week. So there are ones for different markets. Like I said this morning, I was on the one with the people from Africa and India. I think I said it on another call, actually. But, there are times that are available for the Asian market and the Australian market. Anybody can come on any of them. but they're designed times when people are available during the day, times that people are off work at night. So it's really, the system is where you send someone the video to tell them about the company, then you bring them on one of these conversations, and then you follow up with them to help them select what package they want to be part, where they want to come in the company.
Right. It's really about keeping it simple. It's
Yes.
we like to say that success hides itself in simplicity, and we've really simplified. And particularly for something like cryptocurrency, it can seem so foreign and so hard to understand. When you really break it down, it really does kind of make it simple and easy to understand. So. What kind of lifestyle are we looking to create for people? Mary?
One Life will show you how your lifestyle can create your work style instead of your work style creating your lifestyle.
Isn't that great? And
Yes.
it's really about living where you want to live, living how you want to live, and creating wealth doing it. So,
and having fun along the way.
And having fun along the way, and what I said before, really, what do people really want? They want more time and more money, and that doesn't mean necessarily being filthy rich and big homes and fast cars, and maybe that's what you want, and there's nothing wrong with that. But everybody would like to travel a little more. When they go out to eat, just pick what they want and not look at the right side of the menu. Just go somewhere, and maybe it's a long trip and actually sit in first class, or just upgrade and buy those the little bit more expensive seats that give you a little more leg room, and so I think everybody wants more time and more money, and that's the freedom we're helping people achieve here. And how do we do that, Mary?
So education is the first thing. Education creates awareness. And awareness allows people to see the opportunities. And then taking the action actually enables you to seize the opportunities.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Because it really is about, I mentioned myself with the Zoomcast being consciously competent. I'm somewhat competent, but there was a point where I didn't know anything about Zoomcasts, right? So I was unconsciously incompetent. I didn't know what I didn't even know, right? And then I learned about it, and I was like, wow, that looks interesting, but I didn't know how to do it. And so you progress up a time scale, or a scale where you learn that awareness to be able to really discern. It's not just simply learning and then you have to do something with that knowledge, and we like to see that people learn this in a way that they're able to discern real opportunities and take advantage of those. So let me stop there for now. And thank you, Mary.
Thanks.
Appreciate you coming on. Just make sure everybody's muted here. So I'm going to go back to this slide. Okay. So what we do, as Mary mentioned, is because we get asked this all the time. So what is this business all about? Well, we market education in new currency or cryptocurrency. The business we're in is actually selling educational packages, and as part of that, we get the opportunity to participate in generating cryptocurrency. And the process of generating or creating a cryptocurrency is called mining. And so we teach people how to become miners and how to be part of the generation of a new form of currency. It's not just a digital representation of, say, the US dollar or the euro. It's actually its own currency that creates its own value, and there's a way that happens. we introduce merchants, and now we have a whole new platform to introduce merchants to this cryptocurrency, and where we can start using the cryptocurrency, because it really the increase in value, the value that it's going to have, is really tied into being usable. And then a currency doesn't have any value if you can't use it. And so we become educators and advocates for this new currency, and encourage people to invest in that learning process, invest in that education process, so they can become part of this fast-growing business and enterprise in this industry, because there's going to be lots of cryptocurrencies that there's already hundreds of them. Most of them people haven't even heard of. Some people have heard of Bitcoin, but a lot of people still even haven't heard of that, and it's been around for 8 or 9 years. So this is gaining a lot of momentum, and it's fast growing, quickly spreading around the world with everything that's happening globally in various economies around the world. There's a huge demand for something that people see as more secure and more accessible to more people, and a less costly way to transact business. And again, this is creating essentially a mobile lifestyle where we can live where we want to live, live how we want to live, and create wealth doing that. So I am going to see, I want to get out of here. Got to stop the screen share. I want to pull somebody else in and have them give a little bit of background. Steve Schulin, would you mind coming on? Can you give me a thumbs up if you're willing to come on and talk to us? All right, great. How are you doing, Steve?
Thank you. What a pleasure to be here.
What's that?
I say, what a pleasure to be here. Appreciate it.
Great. I appreciate you being willing to jump in and talk to us. So I mentioned, that we market education. I mentioned mining. That we teach people how to mine cryptocurrencies. And if there's guests on, they're probably scratching their head a little bit about what that is. And I mentioned, the merchant, introducing this to merchants. So tell us a little bit about, your involvement, how you got started in this. But if you could kind of work in some of your experience around the education that we teach and the mining process in particular, that would be really great to hear.
All right. I got into this after moving to a new hometown, retiring to a new hometown here at the beach. My family's been here since Revolutionary War days. I have a lot of cousins and folks very close by here. I ran for city council when I first moved here in 2013. And I met an awful lot of people who were hurting economically. And so I didn't win the election, but I became committed to trying to help as many people get out of this economic morass that they're in. And I was looking for ways to help people. And that's what first introduced me to multi-level marketing. And I quickly became aware of the problems that people have getting in, where you have to pay something in every month in automatic fees and auto ships. And so I was attracted to MLMs that did not have recurring fees associated with them, ideally free sign up to begin with. And that eventually led me to be involved with other people that are in MLM around here. And one of them introduced me to One Life, or to OneCoin at the time. And I was enamored at the idea of doubling. That was what really caught my attention the first time that I heard about it. And I went ahead and, I'm almost up to 1 million coins right now. This next split will be my last split on 6 split packages that I got about a year ago. Anyway, so I've very much enjoyed being part of this. The finances, it's all on paper right now, but I love what the company has done in so many ways. The company's really exceeded my expectations.
Mhm.
And I've bought some gift packages for people who are here that don't have 2 nickels to rub together. I'm having weekly meetings.
So
Former heavyweight.
was it a difficult process to mine for currency?
No, of course not.
No.
Click an automatic mining with these multi-split packages. But for the people buying a small package, you wait until you're split, and then you click on the button, put X number of tokens into mining, and what could be easier?
And off you go. And off you go. All right, great. Well, thanks for jumping on with us here and sharing a little bit about your story. I see we have a special guest that we want to hear from. Mr. McMurrin, would you like to say hi to everybody? Looks like you're in a cab ride or doing something.
Can you hear me okay, Jack?
We got you.
Awesome, man. Well, it's great to be online with everybody. I'm zooming down the street in London right now with some super fast Mario Andretti cab drivers here now. I'm being driven by Blue Diamonds. These guys are like the most expensive drivers I think I've ever had in my life. But great to have you guys say hello. That's a bunch of people. Hello, my team in the United States. So we got. Just finished my second presentation of the day, and we're heading off to the third right now, and probably a total of about 1,000 people today in London that are joining the conversation with cryptocurrency. And this is one of those conversations that I'm encouraging everybody to join. Prior to 2010, bankless banking wasn't possible, but it's possible now. And what that means is you now have an option to choose between a currency that appreciates in value, or you get to stay the course and stay with the one that's depreciating in value and making your products more expensive and making you work harder for less, and ultimately bringing you to retirement with a lot less dollars than you thought you'd have. And I'm getting, resonating, with the people over here, and they share the same views as we do in the States and South Africa and Sweden, and everybody's saying the same thing. Hey, I'm working harder for less, and I don't like it. And so I'm excited, what's going on with our company and building around the world. And I'll tell you this, folks, my energy or my desire to, can just build massive organizations around the world, and going to Pakistan and going to Bangladesh and going to, just all kinds of different places where people are eager for opportunity. They're looking for, ways to create wealth for their family. And I got to tell you what, OneCoin and One Life has dialed it in. They've got the right business model. I like to tell people that we're kind of building the AARP of digital currency. We're building an association of people that have a common interest, and that is we want our products to cost less. We want our retirement to come sooner than later. We want our retirement to be better than what we have planned right now. We want an opportunity to be able to travel and take nicer vacations instead of staying in 3-star hotels, maybe up into 4 stars or the occasional 5-star, and be able to enjoy life. But it's no different over here in London as it is in the United States. They just drive on the wrong damn side of the road. That's the only thing I can see different of what's going on here. But
you hit the nail on the head there. It was some of the things we were just talking about. Was just having a little bit more money to just upgrade your flight to the seat with the bigger leg room. Not everybody's looking to be super wealthy. They just want to be able to have that freedom to go away for a weekend, or just take their family out to dinner at a nicer place. And spend
Yeah.
more time with them. So you hit the nail on the head there. And so we're talking about, I don't know how long you've been on, but my theme for today is mission, moves, and mindset. And we've talked a little bit about some of the mission that people are on here, and what moves would you recommend to people? And I do want to mention something, because you're overseas, you're over in the UK, and talking to all the people around the world. We are at a stage where this is no longer an opportunity for people in the United States, for a variety of reasons. And if you're a guest, you can talk to the people that invited you on. We don't necessarily have to get into the detail here, but this is an incredible opportunity continuing worldwide because of the things you just mentioned, Tom. So what moves should people make to continue to look into this?
Well, I mean, Jack, opportunity is not over to create wealth with blockchain-based technology. What is I've always emphasized, we're educating people on blockchain, we're educating people on Bitcoin, we're educating people on Ethereum. This is just the beginning of the opportunities that we're going to have over the next 5 years to be able to participate in this incredible financial movement and this disruption that's taking place. And I tell people I'm the kind of person that probably pick up and move to another country and do one coin from another country. It's that significant of an opportunity. But if that's not a reality for you, the road doesn't end there. You still have the opportunity to create portfolios. I tell everybody, buy a Bitcoin, get involved in Ethereum, pay attention to everything that's going on in the industry. And ultimately, if you want to build internationally, with the internet, the world has gone flat. I think Thomas Friedman talked about that in his book, The World is Flat. With internet connections and video conferencing like we're doing, and YouTube videos and everything that we're doing, the world, it's not over. I feel like Jim Belushi in Animal House. It's not over, folks. I can't even do it, but I could say some funny stuff about Animal House and that toga party scene. That was just a classic. But, was it over when the Germans bombed Pearl Harbor, Jack? No!
Let's do it.
But no, hey, I tell everybody when I come back there, I'm going to be doing a YouTube course. I'm going to be showing people how to build internationally. People want content on digital currency. They're excited about it around the world. And I got to tell you what, the one thing that you're doing, we got great leaders like you, Jack, and Lucille, and Janet, and people are holding down the fort, Jeff, and people that are motivated and say, you know what, let's keep throwing coal on the fire and keep the steam engine going, because there's only 6.7 billion other people in the world that might be interested in one coin in one life. And so I would just tell you, this obstacle may create the greatest opportunity in your life. I've met some of these people that are over here that have been in England less than 10 years, and they're hungrier than tigers, man. I mean, they want it so bad. They're making diamond in 90 days, 60 days, blue diamond in 4 months. I mean, it's like it's a totally different mindset over here. It's like, oh, obstacle, no problem. I'll overcome it because I want opportunity and I want a better quality of life for my family. So as far as mission and moves, dude, my mission just went into the stratosphere, not only to help the people that are in the United States that want to maintain the ability to build around the world, but also to help the people that are passionate about cryptocurrency. And I'm just finding, it's no different over here as it is over there, as it's going to be in Pakistan, as it's going to be in Australia and New Zealand when I go to those places. So great being online. I'm probably burning up about $30 worth of data, but I just want to tell you I loved you. I missed you. I'll be back in the saddle on Tuesday, and we're going to have a game plan moving forward that's going to allow everybody to continue their passion. Don't give up. Don't be negative. Don't be glasses half empty. Be glasses overflowing and say, you know what this means? I got to learn something new, and I got to step out of my comfort box and shoot. Let's just go global. Why not?
Yeah. Well, you really tapped on the third piece there, the mindset. I mean, everything you just talked about is mindset. Dealing with obstacles, dealing with changes in course, dealing with all those things. That's really the mindset piece.
Yes, sir. Well, I thank you for being a great leader, and those that are on here, thank you for maintaining the vision and wanting to grow this business. But, you know, they say it ain't over until it's over, and it ain't over, folks. Fat Lady has not sung. We've got
Yeah.
the rest of the world. We got the rest of the world to help, and I'm excited to be a part of it. And I love the fact that we can connect with people all over the world with this technology. My home in Palmetto, Georgia, is the world, and that's all I need.
Yep. No, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And the way you say is so true. I mean, we're in the top fraction of a percent of people in the world here when it comes to digital currency. And thanks again, Tom. I'm going to mute you out just in case there's some background noise there.
Sure, my pleasure. Thanks, Jack. Take care, everyone. I'll see you on Tuesday.
All right. Thanks, Tom. So, I went to an Ethereum meeting, a meetup on Thursday night. And, these are people who are actively involved in Ethereum, and some of them are programmers, and definitely kind of in a world that I don't dabble in. But they were talking about some of the applications, and actually there was somebody who was zooming in as the guest speaker from Switzerland, who has a radio talk show and talks about Ethereum and cryptocurrency and blockchain. And the guy knows a lot more than I do, but I got to tell you, I knew a lot more than I realized I knew. And I haven't even spent, all that much time. I still haven't finished Don Tapscott's book, and haven't bought any Ethereum yet, although I'm going to. But I got to tell you, talking to people a little bit after the presentation, if you're on this Zoom, and you've been involved for any length of time, and you've spent any time educating yourself, you should know that you're in that top 1% of the people of the world in this field. You guys know more already than so many other people. And what Tom says is true. We're really advocates for the whole industry, for the whole business of cryptocurrency. OneCoin was something that, we're all involved in. And, unfortunately for the rest of the country, we really can't, this opportunity isn't available to them right now. So, it's open to the rest of the world. And fortunately for us, we've become educated, and we're now advocating for it, and we can help bring this to the world. So, I think that's a great opportunity for us, but I want you to know you also have a big responsibility right now, because the rest of the world does need this, and you're in a great position to be able to share this with them. So, let me just wrap things up by, let's see if I can randomly pick somebody here on to jump in and wrap up the call. Let's see, who am I gonna call on? Digna's smiling. Hi, Digna.
Hi, Jack. How are you? I guess I put that energy on you because I said, "Oh my God," I was laughing, and then you picked me. How are you? Good to see you.
I'm terrific. It's great to see you too. Tell us a little bit about your story, for any guests that are on the line, and again, maybe if you can kind of weave in the theme here of mission, moves, and mindset. The mission, your personal mission, and what you've done, the steps you've taken, and would recommend for others, and just having the right mindset around this. Mission, moves, and mindset is the theme, and love to hear your take on that.
Thank you, Jack. Yeah, sure. Like I had told before, that I had gone into OneCoin was because I had known Mike DeGaetano from other things before in network marketing, and he was posting something about freeze, and I had it in my mind before because I noticed that my Roth IRA, instead of going up, was going down. So when he was talking about this and the stuff that's going on in Greece, and it was scary, I decided, against the advice of my financial advisor, I took the money out of that Roth IRA and I put it into OneCoin.
Mm.
And I am so grateful that I did, because I was thinking, not just for myself, like I have adult children, I have one grandson, but it's not just for me. I figured if I do well, they will do well as well. And the way everything is, my kids and everybody else, they're working harder to get more or just to get by. My youngest works 2 jobs because one isn't enough.
Hmm.
And she comes home exhausted, and she'll be 23 next month, but it's like she comes home, she's a hairdresser, and then she has to go work at a bar at night to make up, because a lot of people are not coming to get their hair done or whatever. So she has to do what she has to do in order to pay her bills, her car, and everything else like everybody else. So that gives me more incentive to share this with other people that I know that it will be great for them. And luckily, like with everything that's going on, I've tried to stay positive. I've tried to stay positive and everything and explain to everyone. And so far, the people that I've spoken to about this, I said it's a good opportunity for all of us. And I said to them, we should build internationally, which was a thing I had in mind anyway, because of all the, not obstacles, but all the things, the setbacks that we were getting. And I was thinking we should do that anyway. But I would encourage people, if it's something that they really love and you have it in your heart, you should go for it. Like I had such a good feeling about this company, and I still feel the same way about it. So I don't let other people deter me and saying, oh, it's this, it's that. No. And I just keep going. I'm happy to have the coins I have. And hopefully I'll buy some OFCs as well, but not a lot, because I want my coins, because I imagine they'll go up in value, which is my hope, like everybody else. But like everybody has to think for themselves of what they want to do and what they want to pursue. And don't let other people tell you, oh, no, don't do this, it's not good. You judge for yourself. You listen to your heart, and your heart will tell you where to go. If you listen to other people and they put that doubt in you, it brings you down. So don't listen to that. Push that back. Like somebody says, say, cancel, don't listen to them. Yes. And then go on and do what you want to do. And then I was like, I wish the best for everyone. And I'm so happy to have everybody that we have on these calls, because I've met so many people that I've never met before, and that they now, like, they message you and everything, and they ask, and I think it's so great, and people send information, and I think it's amazing that they do that,
They won't stop calling you.
Okay, don't worry about it.
They don't stop calling you, all your new friends.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah. So that's nice. I'm still going to share and try to go international, and I'll listen to what they, like they said in the next week, they're going to be announcing something, and I'll hope to listen to those updates and see where we go from there. But I'm sure everything will be positive.
Yeah, well, it's been positive all along, right? And even though this is kind of now a closed opportunity to the U.S.,
right.
The company has announced that it's officially going public, and they're entering that pre-IPO phase. And we have the opportunity with our coins to be able to participate in that by buying OFCs with our currency. Mm-hmm. We unveiled formally the merchant platform. And we've already got, I think, over a couple thousand merchants that have signed up and placed deals, kind of like a Groupon type platform where a merchant can post a deal, and where they'll accept OneCoins as part of the purchase. So I understand there's already quite a few deals that have been posted there, and I thought it wasn't actually live until mid-February, but I'm hearing that deals are already happening. So they've taken a huge step with that platform to provide usability of the currency, which is key. So they're certainly launching things in the right direction and getting off to a great start here with their IPO process. And we're looking forward to more announcements coming up as that goes forward. Mm-hmm. So thanks for coming on, Digna. We appreciate
you. Thanks for having me, Jack.
Thanks, everybody. All right. Well, thanks, everybody. I'm gonna, we're past the top of the hour. I know we started late and didn't actually go that long with the actual presentation, but I do want to respect everybody's time, and we want to thank you all for joining, and thanks everybody who participated. I will unmute everybody, and everybody can say goodbye to everybody. Thanks so
Thank you,
much.
Jack.
Everybody, thanks for
See everybody tonight, 10
Yep.
o'clock Eastern time.
Yeah.
Jack, you're the host. You're the
Bye.
man.
I'll have to make sure I'm back in from whatever we're doing tonight.
All right. I'll be here in the background. So thanks everybody for joining us. It was awesome to see Tom on.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
We shall move forward.